I was stealing someone else's intellectual property and didn't even know it.
Are you serious?
Let me tell you the story. So, back in 2018, I was working in my first legal job out of law school. I was a staff attorney for a Superior Court judge, and we were mainly doing family law, divorce, child custody issues, and some criminal law sprinkled in there as well. And to know me is to know that that's not my calling. It's not the great that's not what I'm graced for. And I quickly found out that I needed to have an outlet if I was going to do this job, because as much as I was unfulfilled by the job, I needed the money. And so I stuck with the job, but I needed to find a source of fulfillment outside of my job. And so I did what so many of us do. I started a business with the approval of my judge, especially knowing that it wouldn't interfere with my job or anything like that. But I started a business, and it was called The Culture Shock, and it was a podcast slash interview based business where I would share audio recordings of interviews with people from all over the world, and I would also share the written interviews on my website. And I'm talking about people from all kinds of places. I'm talking about Liberia. I'm talking about Zambia. I'm talking about Pakistan and Iran and Panama, Jamaica, Russia, like all over the world. And it was so much fun. Like, I was enjoying what I was doing. It was something that was fulfilling a need inside of me, right? And it also was my way of responding to the race relations issues that were going on in the media during that time. I wasn't in a position to be able to go to protests and things like that because of my legal job, but I wanted to have some sort of positive contribution to the overall conversation. And so that was my response during that time, is to shed some sort of positive light on what's going on. And so about 4 months into running that business, I started to get serious about the business. When I first started out, though, all I knew was I needed an LLC and I needed a business bank account. Check, check, done and done. I've got what I need. I'm doing big things, right? And about 4 months in, I started to realize, okay, maybe I need more than just an LLC. Maybe I need more than just a business bank account. I mean, it's great that I have those things, but if I'm really taking this thing seriously, I have to protect it. And so I started learning about trademarks and realizing that I needed one. And so I would then begin the process of, trademarking the Culture Shock. And I found out very quickly that someone else had the trademark to the Culture Shock for exactly what I was using it for. And I had no idea. Up until that point, I had no idea. Um, And so rather than continue infringing on their rights, I pressed pause myself. I didn't wait for a cease and desist letter. I didn't wait for somebody to come knocking on my door. I pressed pause myself because I did not want to be someone who lacked integrity in what I was doing. No matter what I was doing, I wasn't going to go down without integrity. And so I pressed pause, but it was devastating. The Culture Shock was a business that God gave me the vision for. And I was angry with him. Finding out that someone else had the trademark for it, I was devastated. I was angry with him. Like, why would you give me this vision? Why would you give me this passion for something that I can't own? Like, you gave this to me. Why would you do it this way? But then I started to understand that my anger was really fuel for what is now a lifelong passion. And I could see myself doing this well into my old age. Um, it ended up being the fuel for me helping people to protect their businesses today. I started out angry and, mad that I felt like I had failed, but it then morphed into, well, if I could make a mistake, a whole attorney could make that mistake, then I know that there are mom and pop businesses, people who inherited businesses, people who are just starting out, people who are spending their last dime of their savings to start something that they're passionate about. I know they are capable of making these mistakes as well. And so it just turned into this call it an obsession, if you will, but an obsession to learn more about business and intellectual property so that I could not only make sure that the next time that I step foot into the entrepreneurship world, I would do it the right way. But also the next time that's, I helped someone or someone came to me for advice about business and how to do it the right way, I would know what to tell them. I would be able to be a source um, of information and a source of help and assistance the right way. And so if you are out there and you have yet to start your business, or you are thinking about starting your business, or you just started your business, or maybe you're a couple years into your business, but you have not gotten to the point where you have secured your legal foundation, it's time to take it seriously, right? You've got the LLC. Great. You've got your business bank account. Wonderful. You've probably got your EIN. Now, oh my gosh, you're doing so amazing. But those aren't all the steps. You need more to really be securing what it is that you're building. And so if that's you, this is your sign. Reach out to me. Call me 404-801-3861. Get in touch with me. Schedule a consultation. I'll leave the information in the description bar down below for you to schedule your consultation. Let's talk about what things need to be in place for your business so that you can make sure you're protecting what you're building and that the rug isn't pulled from underneath you one day when you're least expecting it. There are so many people that are filing trademarks nowadays, more than have ever in the history of the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And so we want to make sure that your business is protected and your brand is protected before someone else comes along and takes your name or takes your branding, takes your marketing efforts, and secures it for themselves. So if that's you and you've been waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Let's get started. Let's get started. We can't keep playing small with the visions that God gave to us. We can't keep playing small with our passions. We have to take this thing seriously. So that's you. I look forward to getting on a call with you. If you guys have any questions, comments, or want to just continue asking questions or expounding on these topics, leave a comment down below and let's continue talking that way. Until next time, I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that your business and your life is thriving and prosperous. And so we'll talk soon. Grace and peace, y'all.